thick fat to insulate and fuel their hibernation. No, my mom had to explain to her Costa Rican coworkers what Groundhog Day was. Not
Oh,
what a
really?
groundhog was, but like what groundhog. Yeah, because that's an only American thing.
That's fair. I get. Well, wait. So when you say Costa Rican
They were
coworkers, you
they're
mean
they live in Costa Rica.
yes? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you meant like from
No,
Costa
just
Rica, and I was like,
just
oh well, they've been
specifying
living
their
here.
ethnic group for no reason.
Listen, sometimes you'll mention like some of your coworkers who, like, are not from America but have been living in America for some time. You know?
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know. What does your mom do again?
I'm not doxing that. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Maddie.
Well, then I guess I'll never know.
Maddie.
I was gonna say maybe
We have a new member
hmm?
of our family.
We do.
The ostrich. What do you want its name to be? We got Gree.
Ooh, okay. I'm ready. I'm listening.
Bratters. Prinny. Cannabella. I kind of like that.
That's kind of fun.
We're gonna do that. It's not like C-A-N-I, which I think is how you spell cannibal. Like C-A-N-N-I.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
Cannibal.
Yeah, but it kind of, Cannabella kind of evokes cannibal a little bit, which is cool. But also, it's C-A-N-A, which kind of evokes like a princess that smokes weed. You know what I mean? Like cannabis.
It does. You're so right.
Which is swag.
You've never been more right about anything.
We need Disney for adults. That's not adults that are not Disney adults.
You mean we need a weed princess? Is that what you're?
Yeah, we need.
Okay.
We need like dark, gritty princesses. You know.
So true.
We need Jared Leto to be playing a princess.
Don't make me think about that. Don't bring up Jared Leto.
Well, I'm just thinking of like how like DC, I think, is like a little bit more dark. I don't know. I'm not a comic book guy, but it tends to be more dark and serious than Marvel shit. At least the movies.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking of that damaged Joker.
Yes. So then I was like, well, can I remember? Because like the Superman movies, as far as I can tell, I think I did see one of them. I don't really remember it. They're not that dark either. They're just kind of, you know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So then I was like, what's dark? I could have gone with the Batman, but I was like, no. Jared Leto, the Joker from the Batman. He's the darkest character of all.
He is the darkest character of all. The Joker, baby.
Okay, I am going to Ginger Island, I think.
Sounds good. You know, I'm playing this on Bill's Steam because he knows, you know, a good bit of folks that he'll like play games with online. So sometimes I get notifications that are like, ass money is active.
Yeah. I think they can see that on your stream, by the way. At least on mine, it pops up. Ah.
Well, now they know. No, I'll run it by Bill, see if he needs me to do anything to change it. I don't think it matters that much.
Give me Dwarf Scroll. How the fuck do I get off my horse? Oh, right click.
You don't. You live there now. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm getting a lot better at Junimo Kart.
That's good.
Thank you. What was I gonna do? This?
Glad you're taking our farm seriously.
No, well, let me finish. Actually, I should have specified. I practiced Junimo Kart in my own free time on the Switch on Sunday. And I'm getting a lot better. I'm getting all the way to the... do you play that ever?
No, I hate Junimo Kart.
What? Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Do you like any of like the mini
No,
games? Like, do you
I
like Prairie
really
King?
fucking hate Prairie King. The only reason I played it is because it's
you
achievement
the,
related.
Achievement, yeah. So I
hate it more than Junimo Kart then, though. For real.
Very fair, very fair. So I decided a while ago. I was like, I would really like to get good at and beat one of these games at some point.
Can you beat Junimo Kart? I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like randomly generated shit.
No, so you're not totally wrong. Like there is a endless mode where you're just like jumping, and there are different like I think the way that they sort of set up the courses, there's like a variety of ways to do it. Like the courses aren't the same every time, but there are different levels, and every level has like its own obstacle, its own background. And I got all the way to Red Hot Roller Coaster several times. And that is like the second to last level in the game.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was very proud. I'm getting pretty good at like the ghostly galleon level. Like I'm not great, but I'm getting better at it. And then normally I'll like if I do well enough in that one, then it means I can skip right to the roller coaster level, which is great, because there's also a level called Glow Shroom Grotto that you gotta do if you don't do well on Ghastly Galleon, and I am bad at Glow Shroom Grotto, so I am trying to skip that as much as possible at all times.
Where the fuck is Caroline?
Why are you looking for her?
I need to give her a gift to complete a quest.
Oh, I thought you were going to Ginger Island.
I was going to, and then I was like, oh, I can just give Caroline this real fast.
Like an iron... Yeah, she wants an iron bar, right?
Yep. And I was like, I'm probably got to stay on Ginger Island a couple days. So...
Right, so like I can always just
what do I do when I'm not working? More farming. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Wait, who's in your chat?
Riley.
Oh, I think I'm a little, behind.
Yeah, that was
Sorry.
10 minutes ago.
Oh, more messages follow.
Caroline's not getting her fucking bar. Fuck you, Caroline.
Oh! Did you just hear yourself talk?
Nope.
I unmuted your stream by accident, sorry.
You probably don't have it as an input into your...
No, I just meant I wasn't sure if it picked up on my mic.
Oh. Are you playing
just
shit just out of your speakers?
So what I'll normally... No, so what I normally do is I pull up your stream on the Twitch app.
Yeah, I know. Oh, on
like
your
on
phone.
my phone.
Yes.
Yeah, like on my phone. I find that that's just easiest.
We had this
discussion.
Then I'll,
like... Yeah, well, because then I got Bill for Christmas. I got him this like charging station basically that it's like portable. You can fold it up and we can use it on vacations.
It kind of like stands your phone up a little bit.
It like stands your phone up. There's a place for his AirPods. There's a place for his Apple Watch. Yeah, so what I'll normally do, he usually leaves that in here. So I'll just, like, throw my phone on that charger while we play.
I have that exact same thing, except not portable.
Well, yeah, let me rephrase. Portable in the sense that it is small and we can bring it around.
I thought you said it folds up.
But it does... So it does fold, yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't fold, it's just a stand.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say...
But I would imagine it's the same exact, like, shape and everything when they're unfolded.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I got it, I thought it was like a portable, like, could bring it places charger. Also, I don't have anything else to do today. I'm gonna play my game.
Who could have guessed?
Thanks. But yeah, I will say it turned out to be very like handy. I told him I was like nervous about getting it for him because I was like, I know it's not like a fun gift, but I did think he would use it a lot, and I was right.
Practical gifts as well as fun gifts.
Yeah, I figure I normally like getting fun gifts. I also get very like if my gifts aren't amazing, I'm like I have failed. Actually, did I tell you? I think I know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
I already know what I'm getting you for your birthday / Christmas. I might get you it early. I already told Bill what it was, too.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to forget and get you it and think he came up with it on his own. And I'm going to be really pissed. Because it's a very good gift.
Just remind him. No, I found one for you recently. Because I was like I was taking a look at like Bill, obviously his birthday's next month, and so is Kayla's.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at like, what do I want to get him? And then Bill tried to be like, you need to get me a gift. And I was like, you're my husband. Shut up. It's like, of course I'm getting you a birthday gift.
You know what I should have done? I should have looked for some leaks while I was wasting time on the island. Looking for Caroline. Or on Pelican Town.
No biggie. I found a good bit.
We got
honestly,
8.
Like
not too bad.
Yeah, and I grabbed a few more while I was running around town today, so don't sweat it. Yeah, I will say, I'm glad I found a gift that I do like for you. Can't tell you how stressful it was to have to get a Christmas gift for you after I got you that print from Phantom Tollbooth.
Yeah, the tote bag was good too, though. That was
the tote bag was good.
There was a
really
lot of
proud.
Stardew theme, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think of that for Maddie. I should have thought of Stardew.
I do think it's funny that you did not think of the only one of the only things we do together every week.
Yeah. At that point, we had stopped though.
You're right. You know what? This was like right around wedding time, so I had not been doing any of this. So just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I can plant some taro. How about tarot cards, but it's spelled Taro? And every card is a tuber.
And you eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
And the prediction is you're going to eat some taro.
Yeah, the prediction is you will be less hungry than you were a minute ago.
I love that.
I also like that we're treating tarot cards like they are fortune cookies.
Tarot cards are predictive, aren't they?
So, yes and no.
They're supposed to be predictive, I thought.
Well, like, I think, yeah, but, like, I know Sophia told me you ask it, like, a question, basically. And then your cards that are pulled answer your question.
Whatever, that's predictive to me. I don't know.
Oh, no. Very fair.
It's not like a horoscope, I guess, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I think I mean more like you'll be less hungry than you were 10 minutes ago is like not really a tarot card, a thing that they can predict.
Do you want me to, what if you asked how hungry you're going to be, though?
Oh, then it would be predictive, yes. You are correct in that case.
Should I sell the ancient fruit or keep it for something?
How many do you have?
3, 4.
I'd say if you want to hold on to them and turn them into seeds.
I think we'll do that, yeah. Oh, I need to
we could
sleep.
do that?
Yeah, I got sleep.
Yeah, I know. I just realized what time it was. I'm hightailing it back.
Favorite good luck
I'm
card.
Also gonna...
Is that one of the tarot cards?
I'm gonna sleep in bed with your wife. Haha.
Yeah, you're hurting your wife's feelings. For sure.
She's fine.
Probably more than if it was just a random woman.
That's fair. Bill, can you call her down? Never mind.
Wow, sunset is really late these days. My lights just turned on. It's 8 p.m. Or
Oh yeah, I know, right?
it's 7
No, it's
p.m.
like really throwing me off. There was I think on Sunday, Bill and I both were saying we felt like it was like really early until 8 o'clock, and then it felt very late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get a coconut to apologize to my wife for sleeping in bed with her sister.
Wait, so what do you mean by favorite good luck card? Chat. I only know tarot cards from video games. Like fucking Balatro. Oh, you need to play some Balatro or The Binding of Isaac or anything like that. They'll teach you the Emperor and the stars and the lovers.
I like the temperance card.
Temperance is cool. That gives you
yeah.
health in The Binding of Isaac. I forget what it does in Balatro.
What's
it gives you 2 like temporary health.
What is The Binding of Isaac about?
You don't want to know. It's a very weird and disgusting game, but it's like a roguelite. So like it's like the
well,
game.
Then, so I do want to know. I like roguelikes.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones out there. Like it's one of the OG like Mount Rushmore of roguelikes. But
so why do I not want to know?
Because it's gross. It's like visually disgusting.
Oh.
Like you fight poop monsters and stuff.
Oh.
That's not a joke.
No, I know. You said gross. I was like, oh, is it like disturbing?
Yeah, it's also a little bit fucked up. It's like God, I can't even remember the story because it's it's pretty inconsequential to the.
Yeah.
Maybe not inconsequential, but you know.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting you to be like, you fight poop monsters.
Yeah. But it's like it's very biblical themed. Like The Binding of Isaac is obviously from the Bible, where who's Isaac's father? Abraham? Noah? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's Abraham.
One of them. One of those guys.
God says you need to kill your son.
Oh yeah, he's like, come up to this mountain and kill him.
Yeah, and he fucking ties him up to like a ritual.
And he's
stone.
like, okay, if this is your will. And then right before, God's like, it was a prank. Got your ass.
Yeah. Come on, dude. That's fucked
like,
up.
I can't believe you
like the first thing I ever
thought I was gonna make you do that.
The first thing I ever told you was thou shalt not kill. And then you're saying you're like, "Oh, God's really asking me to kill my own son." What a, you know.
Idiot.
I thought we were better friends. I thought you knew me better than that.
I thought you knew me better than that.
Why is everyone going to the beach? This is freaky.
What?
Oh, they're going to the resort.
Yeah,
I just came back from Ginger Island and like they're mobbing me.
A lot of people are.
Yeah. I was like, what did I do?
Yeah, you're like, why are you mad?
I'm just a dinosaur. Yeah, and so like all of the Binding of Isaac characters are like fucking biblical figures. Like Rachel and
Rachel from Glee?
Yes. Fucking I can't even remember. Samson. Yeah, Samson's one of them. We got.
Oh yeah.
And then
that cut his hair, and then he got dumb. And,
yeah, that's the best. What's that? Regina Spektor song.
Oh.
It's just called Samson. It's.
Yeah,
but that's her
I was
best
like,
song.
you
yeah.
just like shook a memory loose in my head that I.
Yeah, that's we had the same middle school experience. I can guarantee it.
What do you mean by that?
I was a middle school girl. I liked Twilight. And Regina Spektor and shit in middle school. I got bullied.
I do love that you liked Twilight.
I don't think you didn't get bullied, did you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I had like, I don't know, there were probably times where like 6th grade girls were kind of like catty or like unkind, but like was I like bullied and targeted? No.
Dude, in middle school I was systemically bullied. Like I had no friends. For real.
Was it because you were so young?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Intimidated.
Yeah. Nobody really knew me except for my sister's friends who like let me sit with them at lunch for a little while.
How much older is your sister than you again?
1 year. So then I jumped into her grade, and so like all her friends like knew of me because
dude,
went to birthday parties and shit.
I gotta say, if Shayna or David were like, I'm so smart, I moved to your grade, it would maybe give me a complex.
Oh, my sister already hated me at that point. My sister was, she was an evil child, for real. She's a good person now, but she...
Evil?
Yeah, she was evil. Like, psychopath. Like, I thought she was a psychopath for a long time until she became an adult. And I'm like, and then she, like, once she became an adult, she mellowed out a lot.
Yeah. I knew a girl that was kind of like that, except then she didn't get nicer. She just started going to church.
Yeah, no, my sister just became normal. She like grew up, got a real job, experienced real life, and then developed empathy when she was like 19 or 20. So
hell yeah.
But
that's like
yeah,
so...
for real. Like she was
that is
bad.
So like woman in a male-dominated field. You like don't develop empathy until your 20s.
She's not male-dominated. She's a nurse. That's a female.
No, I mean woman in a male-dominated field and the developing empathy in your 20s.
I have no comment on that because I do not have that experience.
Yeah.
Because I never became a 20. Well, I never became a 20-year-old woman. I was only ever like a 12-year-old girl.
Right. You're a 12-year-old girl and then went straight to 20-year-old man.
Well, no. Once I got into 10th grade, I stopped being a girl. Or I stopped being a middle school girl. No, I'm still a middle school girl at heart.
You stopped advertising the fact that you're a middle school girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was kind of thrust upon me because I had no male cousins or siblings that were
like.
I
was gonna say even just having like an older sister, that's not an uncommon experience. Like I feel like I don't feel like my brothers got quite as much as that. Like I don't feel like they got quite as much, but David is 2 years younger than me and Nate's like 3 or 4. So there was usually enough of an age gap where like the only time I was ever in school with Nate was in elementary school. Like my mom and dad got 1 year where all 5 of us were in the same school. We were 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Well, I guess when Nate was in kindergarten too, but you know, only time that all their kids were at the same school for the same amount of hours was when Nate was in 1st and I was in 5th, and then it never happened again. Although Nate would try to, when we were younger, Nate would like hang around. A lot of my friends thought he was like precious. And then he would hang around and not leave me alone, and it would drive me nuts. And my friends would be like, no, he's so cute, he can stay. And I was like, you are enabling him. Cut it out. They were. And then also I was the trailblazer, because I did theater, which is not actually true because pretty much everyone in my family has been involved in theater for most of our lives. I know. I'm just kind of like foraging and running around.
Caroline needs iron bar and Kent needs iron bar. This should be easy.
Oh.
If I can get into their houses late at night.
I don't know if you're able to because we don't have the key to the town yet, do we?
Yeah, but it's not that late. It's 7. Do they lock up at probably 8?
Yeah, it's 7:50, so I would get in there. You might have 10 minutes.
I've got a horse. Oh, it's 8.
Yeah, sorry.
Ladies are heading home. Ooh, nope, I can get Caroline, and then that's all I need.
Yay!
Because,
you can get it to Kent tomorrow?
Yeah, Kent has 2 days left. Caroline just had... Today was the final day. I might still be able to get Kent swing by on the way home.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that the raccoons can sell us stuff now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never.
So they can. They also want 5 eggs and dried morels.
That should be. Not
so
bad.
They can sell us stuff. They can sell us any of those, like, you know, the seeds that you can find in the artifact spots. So like carrot, broccoli, yeah, all those. They can sell us those.
Yeah.
Yes, they can sell us those for the price of like tree seeds. We can also gain foraging experience by giving them a bunch of.
I'm coming down to you. You reminded me I need to unlock something from the thing.
You do. You're right.
What should I get this time? Obviously, farming is number 1.
Yeah. If you get forage, we could make mystic trees. And I think you use that for some of the recipes if we would ever want to shoot for perfection on this file.
No, we're not doing that.
I don't know.
No, we'll stop after we...
after we what?
Ginger Island. Sorry, I was reading. I was trying to figure out how to activate this shit.
Oh, no, you're fine. Sorry, I thought you genuinely were, like, not sure, because I was like, I don't know when we say, okay, that's enough of this file. Well, then what do? We stop streaming?
We do the Stardew Expanded mod.
Oh, yeah!
We already talked about that.
You're so right.
Choose
You're
from
so right.
2 mining-related powers a day, and... Heavy furnace. I don't know, maybe fishing? Let's see what the... Mystic
check
seed.
What fishing is and see.
Treasure totem's not too bad. Combat's stupid, in my opinion. It's got to be foraging or fishing, I think. Or, no, we're doing mining.
I think that makes sense.
Just because of the dwarf statue might help us with like it gives you 2 mining buffs a day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we still need to do a bunch of Skull Cavern shit, so.
Yes, we haven't even gotten to level 100.
Yeah. Oh, did the raccoons needed eggs and dried morels?
They need eggs and dried morels. I already grabbed the eggs to give them tomorrow. We just need to collect enough morels.
Does that mean we need to go to the mines? The normal mines?
For the morels?
Oh, they show up in the forest, don't they? The secret woods?
In the secret woods, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, because they show up on some of those, like, bug-heavy levels as well in the mines, if I recall. Or maybe those are only the red and purple mushrooms. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Secret woods is a good thing. I should have checked while I was down there, but I forgot.
You're good. I got the ones that were there today.
Nice.
Do we need anything from the bookseller?
I personally don't, I think. But
I will see if there's any combat experience I can get. Just to
Can you ride Freaky?
Probably. Should I try?
Yeah. Take the horse out.
Freaky! Hell yeah! Bye!
That kind of upsets me.
What, you don't want to share?
It's like Freaky's cheating on me.
I'll get my own horse stable built soon, so then you don't need to feel like Freaky's being disloyal.
Yeah.
Bye, but
Where are my other eggs at? What? There was only one egg today? That can't
Oh.
be right.
Do we want a Queen of Sauce cookbook to learn any Queen of Sauce recipes that we don't already know?
I kind of like that. I'm okay with that. We got the cash. We might as well
I'll get
just
two.
blow it.
Alright. I'm gonna come back to the farm and give you your book. And return Freaky to you.
Thank you. I have pet all of the animals and collected all the stuff.
Thank you. Boy, I forgot how nice it is to have a horse who goes so fast.
Yeah, it is. That's how I was able to reach Caroline yesterday.
Yeah, it is really banger. Oh, wait, here you are. Wait, come back! There you go. Thanks! And now you have your Queen of Sauce book.
I wonder,
Alright, I'm gonna go...
do we gain... Because we have a friendship level, right?
I don't know that we do.
No, we don't. Because I was gonna... What? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was like, we don't have a friendship level, but it said Maddie married. And I was like,
I know, I just had the same... I opened it up and I was like, wait...
That is not correct.
I mean, because I know that, like, you can technically, like, marry other players in the game.
Yeah.
But it did, I know, I did the same thing. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. No morels spawned in the secret woods.
Aw, chat, your bow is so cute.
I love her
The
bow.
bow is so cute.
It is adorable.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Do I still have the iron? Fuck, I put the iron away. Dumbass.
Oh, I've done that before. Alright, the raccoons have their eggs. Do actually? Wait. What am I doing? I'm gonna go to Ginger Island and see if there are any morels in the mushroom cave.
Oh, that's so smart. I forgot about that place.
I totally did too. I did too. I'm gonna check, because especially, like, do you also have the all iridium quality forageables now?
No, I don't think so.
I was
That's
asking just because
so
I was saying
fucking
I'll double
stupid.
check, because I found a couple of the iridium, like, I found a couple of those the other day in the forest, and now I'm, like, guaranteed to always find the same quality of forageables.
Mm-hmm.
So if we need 5 of the same kind, it might make sense for me to pick them up, because they'll always be the same. It's raining today. Maybe we'll get a gem bird.
There's something else I want to do besides... I guess maybe I'll crack some geodes. Or should we start saving omni geodes for the desert? What do you think?
What do they get in the desert for Omni Geodes again?
I don't know. I'm definitely gonna crack the smaller ones because they're.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. We could definitely save some for the desert. Omni Geodes are the only geodes that don't sell for anything. Ooh. Every other geode, if we want to sell it, will at least make a profit, even if we don't open it. Omni Geode's not the case.
I'm actually just gonna sell the magma and normal geodes then. No reason to keep those. And then I'm gonna run to Gus to crack 6 mystery boxes. And then I'm gonna go to the normal mines, I think.
Woo!
Just maybe I'll go to the quarry a little bit.
You could do that too. I did just do like a quick pass around the quarry the other day.
Fuck, I gotta go to Kent still.
Oh! Whoopsie. Ooh, I just found Jack be nimble, Jack be thick, which gives me more combat experience again.
Oh, that's perfect. Don't you still need combat?
Yeah. Yeah, that's very well timed. No new mushrooms in the cave yet, but that is okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for joining. That reminds me. Let's see if I can remember any other Binding of Isaac shit. Oh, you get to fight all of the different names for Satan. Like,
yeah,
Azazel and Beelzebub. I think. I'm pretty sure. Azazel's definitely a... Oh, that's Sam, not Kent. Damn. They look similar.
That sounds kind of cool.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Slow down.
Stop!
I've got iron for you. Jody is following him around so much, and I was so scared. But I was so scared. Like, I was gonna clip through Kent and give it to
her by mistake. Yeah. What do you want me to do with the pineapples that are done growing on the island right now?
I've sold a lot. I don't think we need to keep any more because it's pretty much full of pineapple. So we don't need
fine with me. That is fine with me. I will sell them and we'll make that money. I just wanted to make sure. Because there were quite a few that were ready. And so if we wanted to hold on to any of them, I didn't want to ditch them. I think we've gotten better at playing this game together.
Yeah.
Because I used to just sell everything. And you wanted to keep everything.
Well, now we don't need to sell anything, really. Or keep
also
anything.
Very true. Yeah, now we're both kind of like, I don't know, whatever. We have a bunch of money. And we did a bunch of the stuff we needed to do. Okay, I'm gonna find Leo, give him this mango. Actually,
I might just become a Skull Cavern guy.
I'd be very down with that. I love Skull Cavern. If you want to get in there and, like, do a little bit of that, I think that would be very fun.
That's the next step. I feel like we're a little bit behind on that. I feel like normally we're not, like, done with Ginger Island before completing Skull Cavern. That seems odd.
That's a very good point.
Not that we're done with Ginger Island, but...
No,
we're done with the fucking volcano.
Right, and there is a lot that we've done on, like, our farm is built. We have the resort. We do have a lot.
Just really
done
Mr.
On
Cheese Walnut Room seems to be one of the last things.
Yes.
Which takes fucking forever, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gathering iron right now so we can make bombs and
sounds good to me.
Are there any house upgrades we want to do?
Ooh, a basement.
I think we
might
should
not
try
be
a
a bad
basement.
idea.
Yeah, and I think
A
we've got the
basement would
cash
not be a
for
bad
it.
idea. I think we do as well. Yeah, because then we could age our stuff.
Are you watching Last of Us?
Not yet.
Did you watch the first season?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I thought so.
Sorry, swallowing. Did you start the second season already?
Also no. I learned about it last night and I had to go to bed. Like,
So,
I didn't
Bill and I are
realize it came out.
Yeah, Bill and I are holding off. We are planning to watch it. Really the not problem is that right now we are kind of awash.
Sister. Oh. Sorry.
Yes. Right now we're kind of like awash in TV shows. So,
Okay.
myself in particular.
I thought Yellow Jackets wrapped up.
It just wrapped up on Friday.
Didn't White Lotus already wrap up too?
That wrapped up the Sunday before.
Yeah, so now you've got a bunch of fucking free time.
You would think, except we're still in the middle of a season of Top Chef. And we're still not done with the season of Righteous Gemstones. And we are currently watching through the old seasons of Tournament of Champions.
I would say you have one good argument there. Righteous Gemstones makes sense. You want to watch that sequentially?
I do. I mean, I do. I really like Top Chef, though. And we are, like, in the middle. Like, there is a season live airing right now.
Yeah, but you don't have to watch it. You can just, you know.
I am going to watch it. Because we do really like Food Network in this house.
That's my point, though. It's not like a series that you're gonna, like... You could just watch any episode at random. Except for Tournament of Champions, it sounds like, is like, you know, you can't just watch the second to last episode.
Yeah.
Because...
Well,
but, like, Top Chef is...
When I say Top Chef, are you thinking of Chopped?
I might be thinking of Chopped. Is Top Chef like a tournament style?
Yes.
Oh, then yeah, I'm wrong with that.
Yeah, so Top Chef, so I will say, Tournament of Champions, we really could set aside and go back to it at any point. You're not totally wrong, because there's not a new season of that airing. We just started watching that a little while back, because it's fun and we like it. Top Chef is the one where they start out with, like, 20 people, and then every episode somebody gets eliminated.
Ooh.
And they, like, have different, different, competitions every episode and different challenges. So, like, one of them, this one is Top Chef Destination Canada.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which rules. So this one, they had, like, one of the challenges, like, in an early, maybe the second episode even, was they brought in these, like, women hockey players. And they were like, okay, like, we're gonna have you all stand behind a hockey term. It was, like, something where they had to, like, stand beside, like, it was, like, every description we have here is, like, the description of a hockey term that can be described as, like, a food.
Like icing.
Sort of, it was, like, biscuit.
Icing is a hockey term. And
is
a food. Yeah, it's
okay,
when you...
well, I was gonna say, I did not know that was a hockey term.
Yes. Yeah.
What's that mean? Like...
It's some rule where, like, you can't just slam the puck down the... It's kind of like an offsides rule, I think. like in soccer, where
Oh,
they don't want you
interesting.
just fucking slinging it to someone down the field.
Right.
Like there's like I think the hockey rink is divided into like 3 segments. There's like 2 lines off of the mid ice line, and if you cross over, like if you shoot the puck past your opponent's line, that's like, so like 2/3 of the rink or whatever, and some other qualification, like you're passing it to somebody, or maybe there's no player in the vicinity, I can't remember which, but
right, then they're like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Oh, okay, so that is interesting, because they didn't use that, but that would have, yeah, that is a...
Why the fuck? That's
spot on.
so
I know. Well, that's why at first it, like, didn't even... That's why it didn't even, like, clock for me at first that was a term. I can't believe that they didn't use that.
Yeah. That's, like, that's the only one I could think of. I get what biscuit probably means, like, the fucking puck, but...
Yes. That was one. One was, like... licorice root, and it was like a top of the stick wrapping, and it was like that's supposed to be like licorice, or something.
Yeah.
There were like a couple different ones. Oh, bye. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I might explore, look for some leeks. We still need leeks, right? Yeah, we still need 4. Damn.
We do. Yeah.
And then I'm probably going to go to Skull Cavern as well.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to sort of get my affairs in order over here, and then I'm going to head to Skull Cavern too. And I'll see if I can get us a little bit of a head start getting down there, and that will be what we do.
Yeah, I won't be too long. I'm just going to run around. I'm probably just got teleport from the mines to... Yeah, the bus stop.
Yeah, incredibly fair.
Got a little route going, and no leaks. So, Skull Cavern time.
Do you have the rest of the bombs?
Yes, I have all of them, because I don't like putting them in the chest.
That is A-okay. Mostly I just was like, we can't have lost... Like, I was worried that we'd accidentally, sold them or something.
No, it's just like when I dump all my monster parts, it takes the bombs out. And so maybe we don't put bombs in the monster chest. Maybe we put them by the door or something.
Yeah, that might be a good move.
Are you here? Are you in? No. Oh,
no, not yet.
All right, you're just going to have to come find me then.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I forgot to dump all my shit.
What happened?
I forgot to, dump my fishing rod and stuff.
Well, I'm glad you reminded me, because I almost forgot too. What do I want to bring to eat? Yeah. Okay. Let's put this. What else was I gonna bring with me? Was I gonna bring anything else with me? Oh, I'm gonna grab 2 warp totems, and I'm gonna bring those with me too.
Yeah, I have one already.
Oh, you do? Okay. I will just bring one for me then.
That might be something we put by the door now instead.
Yes, I was gonna say, I saw you moved them there. That was good thinking.
Oh, did I already? Yeah, I was thinking of it because...
I love that you forgot, but yes, you did. No, and I was like, oh, that's much smarter. We should just be keeping those there.
Well, the fucking beach warp totem and all that shit, don't care.
Yeah, no, but the home ones, the best place for them is definitely right by the door. Then they're there when we're heading out. You are definitely right. Alright, here I come.
Should be pretty easy to find me. I'm only on floor 5.
Okay.
Not.
Have you? Oh wait, sorry. Finish what you're saying,
I
and
was
then
gonna
I will
say
ask my question.
not that good of luck today, though.
Yeah.
I guess I'm being a diva. Just because I haven't found any pitfall things, any holes.
No, that's fair. I get it. Sometimes I get kind of diva-y about that too. What was I gonna say? Oh, have you watched any Yellow Jackets since we last spoke?
I think I told you last time I watched season 2 episode like 2 or 3.
Watch out! I'm dropping a mega bomb.
That's a great idea. Oop, except for that guy.
That's okay. That still took care of one. Yeah. So what was the last thing that happened? Like, have you watched since we talked about it last week?
Next floor is forced. Did you see that?
Oh, yep.
Like, yeah, I literally could not explore that.
So, like, we will not give you a choice. Yeah. Have you watched any more since we talked about it last?
No, not really.
Watch out! Dropping a mega bomb.
We talked about how they started cannibalism.
Yeah. Can you give me some bombs also then? Hold on, I'm coming down now. I'm ready.
How the fuck do I split? There we go.
So you just saw them start that?
Yeah, they cooked her body or something.
Well, they didn't cook her on purpose, but the wilderness
they tried to. And the forest said you gotta eat.
Let me tell you, that needle drop of climbing up the walls while they're eating her, incredible.
Not familiar with the song. Didn't really make that much of an impact on me.
I feel like it's a good. I just feel like the sort of ambiance. It's like really well suited.
Oh yeah.
Oh, found one.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know. I hate those. I hate those spiral floors. Yeah.
We've done this multiple times, where we talk about hating the spirals, and then I'm like, oh, there's this funny anime that's like, it's not funny, it's a horror anime, but then it's Uzumaki, and you already knew about it, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
It's probably the third time we've done that while digging in Stardew.
And every time, it's funny and good.
Well, at least this time I remembered. Found it. It's above you.
This time you were like, there's no point in me bringing this up again to you. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Do you watch The Righteous Gemstones?
We talked about this last time. I watched, like, most of the first season, I think, and then stopped.
Okay. I was like, I'm sorry. We totally did talk about this last time.
I like it, and I do want to watch it. It's just, like, it never crosses my mind.
Very fair. It's on Plex.
It's on Max, which I own. I own that company.
Well, if you'd prefer to break the law, you can do that too.
Yeah. No, I gotta start watching Survivor. I asked Bill to put it on. I think he did.
I heard about Survivor, but I've like never watched it.
It's a fun show. It was a great COVID show. Ooh, a hole.
What made it a great COVID show?
I don't know. It was just something to watch when there was nothing to do in the world.
That's very fair. Yeah, I was curious if there was something that made it a particularly
I started watching
show.
it because Charlie Bliss started doing like live streams of talking about Lost or something. I forget. I don't remember, but
that kind of rules.
I've never watched Lost. I think they did like a Lost parody.
Wait,
or
Lost
something.
or Survivor?
Survivor. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're okay. Well, I know. I think we've talked about Lost before too, or at least I have with like Bill
at the
and
Super
Dan,
Bowl.
maybe.
At the Super, we were talking about it at the Super Bowl,
we
and
did.
then
You're right.
I was, and maybe even at that brunch we had, and then I was talking about how, like, oh, I think Lost, like what I meant to say is Lost is amazing, and found one.
Oh,
bottom
okay,
right.
I'm headed back your way.
Yeah.
Yep. Heading back your way.
Lost is great from like a diversity perspective. Like it's like came out in like 2003, and the cast is very like representative of America, and
it is.
It's not like they were trying to make a, or maybe they were trying to make a point, but it wasn't like, it didn't seem like a thing.
They weren't trying to make a point. I'm coming back for that. I'm just getting this coal.
Yeah.
They were not trying. They didn't cast it that way. With
At least
the
in the
intention of filling a quota to make a point about how they're more progressive than the other shows.
Yeah, and not to say that like other shows even do that. There's one in the top left. Oh, I'm just skipping the mummies.
Got it.
But it's just a different. It was like a much more conservative cultural moment, and it seemed like they just did that naturally, or maybe they did do that intentionally, and just didn't like talk about it or anything. But yeah, and it's interesting that like I never hear, because it's an old show and not something that came up in like 2016 when, you know, the woke mob started destroying the country.
Right, when the woke left wanted DEI hires.
When they wanted to make Lady Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Like, there was... And again, I don't remember that because I was, like, pretty young when it actually came out. But from what I can tell, it wasn't, like, a big deal. There was no, like, crazy backlash over it because it was supernatural feeling.
Right. No, yeah.
But anyways, I was trying to make that point about Lost, and I accidentally said Survivor. And Dan thought I was talking about Survivor, and he's like, I don't know if I agree with that point. I don't really know what you're talking about. And I was like, oh, yeah, my bad. Wrong show. Hole.
I found one in the...
Hole. By me.
Oh, okay. Got it. I'm coming. That's like the time I was talking to Mark, and we were talking about how Bill and I got tickets to go see Billy Joel and Rod Stewart. Have I told you this, or were you there for this? This was a while back. We were over at Dana Markey's, and we're like chatting about how Rod Stewart and Billy Joel are coming to Pittsburgh, and Bill and I got tickets. And I think at the time we hadn't gotten them yet, and we were just talking about it, and I was saying how I was like, you know, it's so cool. Billy Joel is somebody that my parents listened to him growing up, and I remember, like, hearing him throughout so much of my life, and, you know, I think he's one of those artists that, like, when I was younger, I didn't ever think I would get the opportunity to see him in person. And Mark was talking about how he was like, you know, I like overplayed his stuff. I got tired of it because it was all I listened to for a while in high school.
All right, I'm working
I was like,
home.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I was like, no, that's fair. I can understand that. And then we talk about this for like 5 minutes, and I don't remember like what it was, but at some point he goes, wait, is he the guy that, like, does he sing, Rocket Man? And we realized that he had been talking about Elton John.
No, we were doing this bit recently in person. Also, I think that's the last day. We've been on for 2 hours.
Yeah, I just saw that. That is fine with me.
When were we were talking about that recently?
All right,